Fratti Radio, this is Chiara Nicoletti from the 42nd Torino Film Festival. I'm very glad to be joined by Andrea Jaurrieta, director of Nina. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Grazie.
So this film is in competition. You traveled a lot with this film. Would you say that this is a contemporary Western about vengeance, but it is also a film about the meaning of vengeance and if it's a solution?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I took the Western inspiration from all Westerns, classic cinema, classic melodramas, all these kind of genres to talk about this subject that I wanted to talk about. But the structure of the film and how I put all the things in the film are what I want is people to think if that thing, no, if vengeance is the solution. So I don't want to give this solution by myself, but the people in the cinemas, when they go out, they can speak about this, about what can we do with this kind of subject of the film, and if vengeance is solution or not. Yes, more or less is that.
What was the inspiration for the film? Because I read it was based on the Gaviota, but the Gaviota was turned into a book, and then I'll let you tell me more.
Yes, the film is based on a play called Nina, which author was my teacher in drama school. And I loved that play, and I also had read the Seagull of Chekhov, and I could compare both texts, no, and how he took all these characters and put them in the contemporary Spain of 2000s. And when I took this script or this play to make my own script, I was like, I loved the characters. I loved the atmosphere. I loved how he took the seagull characters and put there. But for me, it was impossible to understand why Nina comes back and forgives everything to Pedro, or in the case of La Gaviota, to Trigoril, no, who is that character. For me, it was like, no, you have been mistreated, abused, everything, and you forgive and you say that you still love him. Not for me, not for my cinema. You are going to try to take revenge.
Yeah, that's what I like, because you could think that this is a classical film about female empowerment, but I think that the power and the strength of this woman is this ability of considering the possibility that vengeance is not a solution. Yeah. I don't know how to explain. Like, it's our strength, women's strength, like the possibility of changing your mind. Also, struggling a lot, like in this case. I mean,
yes, for me, I think the difference between my Nina and a typical revenge story is that she comes back to her hometown thinking about revenge, but she realized that it's not just killing this man, but confronting her own hometown, the silence, all those years of people who have looked to another side, and for the first time she goes back. She's dying, she's bleeding all the film, and that is her strength. No, is she has the strength to go back to confront him and to confront her past and her hometown, and that's different from one archetypical revenge story. No, it's like it's more complex, that kind of character.
Was it your story, or it was also in the play the fact that you can see also literally that she's hurting?
That she's what?
That she's hurting.
Yeah, in the play, she was not dying. She's not so much. She doesn't have so much heart, but yes, she's a failed actress. She's an alcoholic. It's like all this trauma has bring her to a place that she is hurt also, but not physically hurt in the play.
You just came out of the press conference and you traveled a lot with these films. I was wondering, what were the most powerful thing or the things that people told you or journalists asked you that hit you the most, that stayed with you, that the film?
For me, I think that the most I don't know how to say it. It's sometimes when I go out from the film and we make a Q&A or whatever, there are a lot of people who have come to me to tell me I also was Nina,
Mm-hmm.
and a woman and men also, and also in social media they have write me, thank you for making this film, thank you for talking about this. And the first time it happened, it was for me like was shocking, because you don't realize actually how your film can reach that kind of people, and that's marvelous. But I don't make the film thinking about I'm going to make them cry, or I'm going to make the film to make them release. No, I make this story because I want to talk about this subject, because for me it's important. But when I have this feedback, it's very touching. And it
Grazie.
happened everywhere. I don't mean not just in Madrid,
Yeah,
no, everywhere.
That's beautiful and at the
sad.
same time a bit
Yes.
scary.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's our cinema.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
thank you so much,
Thank
Andrea Jaurrieta, for presenting Nina in competition here at the 42nd Torino Film Festival.
Grazie mille. Grazie per tutto.
And this is Chiara Nicoletti for Fred, the Festival Insider.